Most people think becoming more attractive needs expensive clothes, gym, a very high transformation, or crazy demands on crazy glow ups. But is it actually needed? I don't think so. Because honestly, some some basics attractiveness is came from a little changes, a little change on your habit, and a little change all over your lifestyle. So today in this video, we are talking about 7 attractive habits that if you actually implement it in your life, you can actually become 10x more attractive than you are right now. So if you actually wanted to be attractive instantly, like not that instantly, like you are just having a click and you are becoming attractive, not like that. You have to actually buy your time, like 10 to 15 days or 1 month to actually implement this habit in your life, and that's how you are actually improve, and that's how you become more attractive than you are right now. So without wasting any types of time, let's start our today's live session. So our first point, and it is the most important point, the habit is fix your posture. You have to fix your posture in order to become more confident naturally, because posture is something that is actually make us confident very natural ways. Like there are two types of posture: a posture who is slouched. Like there are two types of person: a person A and person B. A person A is person A is individual who is actually slouching, and who is actually sitting like this, who is actually walking like this, because of he is actually scrolling Instagram constantly. That's why his shoulder is round, his neck is curled, and he's slouching and sitting like this, like an underconfident guy. Like honestly, if I made videos like this, do you actually want to watch the full live session? I don't think so. That's why you have to actually improve your posture. And here's come person B, who is actually straight like this, like what I am right now. My shoulder are rounded, my neck are straight, my jaw is actually up in front of you. You can actually see my straight face without these types of curl or these types of slouching. You are actually seeing my actual face, not like someone who is actually apologizing to floor every single time. Like I see people who are actually whenever they are actually walking on the road, they're actually apologizing to floor. Like whenever you see those types of underconfident guys who are actually looking in the ground or looking in the roads, you actually think that what are those guys are thinking? Is they have a lack of something, like lack of confidence or lack of self-respect or something else? So here are the 3 steps. If you follow this, you can actually have a good posture, and good posture is actually giving you a better height growth, a better jawline, and also everything. Also, your confidence grow with your posture. So here's such the 3 step. If you implement it in your life, you have a better posture than you have current now. So the first step is gonna be very easy. You have to just front your shoulder, whatever. You have to just up your shoulder, then backward, then down. So what you are doing whenever you realize that you have a rounded shoulder and a bad posture, just upward your shoulder, up your shoulder, back your shoulder, and then down. This is the only three step that will make your posture immediately better. And then you have to just engage your abs. Like whenever you have a mirror in front of you, what you are doing, you are actually engage your abs, like absorb your abs so that you can have those abby shape in your belly. So you have to actually do it every single time when you feel that you have a bad posture. This is the bonus tip, and I will give you the 3 step solution of having a better posture, which is up, back, down. This is the all this is all about the posture, and this is the basics. If you want, you can actually, if you want, you can actually go to the chat gpt or search youtube about posture. There are hundreds and thousands of video about it. So my today's goal is actually introduce you to the seven good habit, not just going to deep, because if I want to go deep I can, but those live sessions are very lengthy, like 1 to 2 hours. I doesn't want to actually talk that much, and I doesn't have those capability to talk 1 to 2 hours without any types of flaws and rambling. That's why I doesn't need it. So here are our posture part. And if you are actually correcting your posture, but if you don't know about this second habit, and you are actually don't follow this second habit, all of your current posture are actually going to be waste, all of your effort are going to be waste. So our second habit is grooming. Yes, I know that you are actually here grooming about many videos, and you actually know about it. So here's are some basics, because there are one thing about grooming. If you doesn't look clean, it doesn't matter how much stylish, how much fancy, how much very better fashion sense you have. If you are not clean, then people will ignore you. They doesn't consider you as attractive as you thought. So that's why there are just two types of grooming. First, your facial hair, and second is your hairstyle. So firstly, we are talking about facial hair. If you have grown your uneven beard, like you have beard, if you have grown your beard like in this part, and you don't have any types of beard in your cheek or in your lips, then it makes you feel like a very ancestral's vibe. It gives you an older vibe, very uneven, unsymmetrical vibe. That's why if you have uneven beard, you have to cut off all of this and having a clean shave. And I know that some people are saying that clean shave people are female, they don't have those masculine traits, or they don't have a masculine vibe. But it's actually wrong. There are many types of people. There are many masculine people who have clean shaves, because whenever they are growing their beard, they have some uneven hairs, like they have hairs in one part and they doesn't have hairs in this part. That's why here they prefer clean shave rather than just growing their beards, because they don't have the beard they want. So for example, there are John Cena, a wrestler we all know, and he is very famous. He's also having clean shaves, and in an interview of when I watching his podcast, I see I heard he tell on a podcast. I don't know which channel those podcasts were uploaded, but I hear it and I remember it, because in those time Johnson says, whenever I wake up at morning, I have to clean all of my bodies, like my underarm hairs, my facial hairs, my legs hairs. I shaved all of them. I trimmed all of them. Before trimming all of them, I feel very uneven and I feel very unclean or unhygienic. So John Cena is the trait of masculinity. But do you think that just because he don't he is just because he have clean shave, that's why he become feminine? Actually not. That's why I doesn't want to make any controversial or debate. So it's your wish, it's your debate. If you want to actually improve your facial symmetry and you want a groomed facial hair, you can actually prefer clean shave if you have uneven hair. But on the other hand, if you have a very groomed beard, like you have beard like a lion, so then you can actually grow them. You can actually trim them and having a good facial hair. It actually make you more masculine. So here are the second types of grooming, which is our hairstyle. And it's very simple. You have to just know your face shape, and there are many hundreds and thousands of video about it that how to identify your face shape. So I doesn't talk that much in this video. I just want to know the seven attractive habits. So that's why. It's very simple. If you want a hairstyle, if you want any types of hairstyle, just being bald, just shave all of your hair and then grow your hair little by little. I know it's very harsh, but it's actually the best way to know your hair type and hairstyle. So just going to barber and say that shave all of my hair, and they will shave you and make you bald, and then after some 2 to 3 months your hair actually grow to medium. Then you can actually experiment that is this types of hair, is this length hair is actually suiting me. Or then after 4 to 5 months or 1 year you can actually have long hair, then you can actually know is long hair is actually suited on my face shape, on my face, on my personality. Then you can actually choose your favorite very suited hairstyle which is suited on your face and personality. So this is our second habit, grooming. And here's and I see some people who are actually think that growing their uneven beard and uneven hair make them mysterious. But a messy beard doesn't makes you mysterious. It makes you a person who is just fighting with a wild bear from a forest with a whip in a bush. So do you know what types of people I want to prefer? Those types of people who are wild and who are wild types of animal, like there's a ha hoo. Those types of people I actually wanted to refer. So if you actually have uneven hair, uneven beard, you also look like those types of people, like wild animalistic person. So that's why you have to actually focus on your grooming. So after grooming, here comes our third habit, which is take care of your skin. So why I say you take care of your skin, because skin is something that a person is actually that, like if you are introducing to a person, like suppose you are you're just taking admission on your school and it's your first class. Today is your first class and you enter your classroom. What is the first thing that your classmate will notice on you? It's your face and your skin. They will judge you by your face and skin only in just 5 minutes. And you also do it. Just be honest. If you see a person who is actually having acne, dark spots, dark circles on his face, do you prefer these types of person, and do you consider these types of person attractive? I don't think so, because I don't consider those attractive. That's why you need a very basic skincare routine to actually having a clear face. You don't need 10 to 20 products and apply it all of the time like a girl. I doesn't want to just disrespect girls. I respect them, but you don't need 10 to 20 product to apply on your face. You just need this step. One is you have to just wash your face with twice in a day with a mild, very natural face wash, almost face wash. Then in step two, you are actually have to apply moisturizer after you are actually applying your face wash. And the third thing is you have to just increase your water intake. It's very whatever common surface level taste, but it's actually important, because our body is made at 70% of water. Like right now I was actually taking a sip of water. So that's our three step to actually having a good face, having a good skincare, and having a glowing skin. And I will give you a bonus point, because this bad habit is actually making my skin worse than anything else. And the thing is touching your hand all over your days, touching your face all over your days. I also made this mistake, and right now I also made it. I have this bad habit which is touching my face constantly in throughout the day. So stop making this mistake and having a bad acne, and having a bad dark spot from your face. Basically, you have to stop all of this, because whenever you are touching on your face, your hands have many dust and many bacteria, because you are touching all of the thing all of the thing. Like I touched the glass, it has bacteria also. So it placed on my hand, and after I touching my face, those bacteria of my hand actually put on my face, and it actually causes acne and many types of irritation and many problems. So don't make the mistake which I made. And here's come the fourth habit, which is you have to which is quality sleep. So sleep is the superpower that we have. Like whenever it is my own story. Like yesterday, yesterday I think I just go to bed at 3 p.m. I just go to bed at 3 a.m. Sorry, m.p.m. I just made this mistake all over the day, all over the time whenever I'm talking. So yesterday I was go to bed at 3 a.m. at night, and after and in next day today I actually wake up at 7 a.m. and I have a very dull and dismal face. When I go to bathroom to freshen up, I see mirror and I see what is the thing? Is it me? Is it actually me? Is it the Sahil I know? Because I have a very dark circle. I have a very deep dark circle with the reason is I doesn't sleep for one night better. So that's why you have to actually improve your sleep. And we all know that sleep is the superpower. Like like Superman in the Marvel. Superman on the Marvel is actually fly and it is his superpower. And like Batman, he is actually saving people and fighting with villains. It is his superpower. That's how we all have a superpower. And the thing is our sleep. If we can't prioritize our sleep, our height is turned, our joint looks weak, and all of the hundreds and thousands of diseases we have in our body, and we feel very low energy throughout the day because we don't have those sleep intake. Like if you are a teenager, sleep is the most important thing for you. You have to make sure to sleeping 10 hours. So why I say 10 hours? You hear people that 8 hours of sleep is compulsory for a teenager. But if you want to make sure your 8 hours sleep, you have to actually go to your bed and having a 10 hours of time on your bed so that you can make sure your 8 hours of sleep. Because 1 hours is actually needed to go to deep sleep, and 1 hours is actually needed to wake up from our sleep. So that's how this 10 hours is actually make sure that you have 8 hours of deep sleep. And now here, and I see people making this mistake very constantly. If you sleep at 3 a.m. and think that you have high energy, it's like that you are charging your phone for 5 minutes and expecting from your phone that your phone will charge 100%. That's how we can compare our sleep to our charging. So after this four habit, let me take a short break. So here it's come our fifth habit, which is move your body constantly throughout your days. So this is most important thing because after our better sleep, after our skincare, after our grooming, after fixing our posture, this is the thing that actually improve your life and make you 10x effective as you think. Because after you're actually moving your body throughout the days, and firstly I want to clear one thing, and the thing is, you don't need to go to gym and having 4 to 5 hours of intense, crazy workout. You just need 20 to 30 minutes of moving your body. Like it can be a simple walk on afternoon. It can be only just doing jumping jack and push-ups and squats. It like basically body weight exercises. It can actually just doing yoga, stretching. It can be anything. You have to just do it for 20 or 30 minutes and make sure that you are actually moving your body throughout the day only just 1 to 2 times. And you and it will actually improve your blood circulation. It will actually improve your skin health. It will actually improve your energy. And I see people who are think that doing workout and moving their bodies actually cause them low energy, but it's actually wrong. Science will prove that whenever you are doing workout or you are having exercise throughout your day, your energy level and your dopamine will go high, and you will actually feel very happy because dopamine is our happy hormone. We all know that. If you don't know, then check our previous video where I will actually talk about dopamine. And dopamine is a happy hormone basically. So we feel very happy and very enjoyable, and we feel very high energy whenever we are doing our workout session. So listen carefully. Your your body is only designed for scrolling. Your body is designed for moving, for having exercise, for having movement throughout the day. So